what if the worlds of Berserk and Demon Slayer were the same universe? Now, this is going to be both good and bad. Good, because there's going to be much more fighters besides just Guts and his crew that can actually do something against the demons. But bad news, because that means on top of just the regular demons, the Demon Slayer and the Apostles, that might mean the cursed thing that is the two power systems merging. The demons' abilities from Berserk, then gaining access to healing capabilities on the level of Demon Slayer demons, and even worse, blood demon arts. But that's not just a thing for the bad guys. The good guys would also get something else. Guts and his crew could learn breathing styles, possibly get different power-ups that exist in the Demon Slayer universe. The Hashira and the main cast of Demon Slayer could get access to possible magic items if, when this takes place, they can get to the world of magic and be able to actually get magical items. If that's the case, that's going to be very useful, especially if they're catered to their own unique abilities or fighting styles. Also, could you imagine the pure badassness that would be a team-up of someone like Guillaume and Guts fighting against each other? These two monstrous, buff fighters just carving through demons like they were just nothing. Also, if this universe were to take place in the, same universe, then Guts might not have to rely on the Berserker armor because he'd be able to get other power-ups via the world of Demon Slayer. Like, imagine him getting Transparent World, Selfless State, him getting the Dragon Slayer into a red blade. And sure, I can't remember his exact age, but imagine if, for some reason, the age thing wasn't a factor and he was able to get the Demon Slayer mark. When you think about how strong Guts is already, if you gave him all the amps that is possible for a Hashira or just Demon Slayer in general to get, could you imagine how strong he'd get? Honestly, you factor in all the buffs he could get as a Demon Slayer, he wouldn't even need the Berserker armor. Those amps are significant ones. Look at how big of a power boost any Hashira that got marked actually got compared to their base state. Now imagine that same level of amp to Guts, plus every other amp that you can get. So although the world would definitely be a harder place to live in because you'd have apostles with Demon Slayer level healing factors and magical abilities via blood demon arts, but the good guys I think would be way, way better off than they were a kid. And honestly, I think it would be leaning better in favor of the good guys now. But then again, we don't know the full extent of the God Hand. So having them have some crazy blood demon arts would be a very, very big wild card to decide if the good guys would have a chance or not.